Good day and welcome. I'm Keith Schroerlucke, the eldest of the 5Ks, the children of Gilbert and Betty. And from our various locations in Kentucky, Indiana, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, the entire Schroerlucke family thanks you for sharing in this time of remembrance and honor as we celebrate the life of Gilbert Schroerlucke, our father, grandfather, mentor, and friend. As we know, these are unprecedented times, and holding a virtual memorial service is not what we would have preferred. Rather, we would have appreciated being together with family, friends, and associates, sharing stories, good music, and hearing a challenging word about life and living. And we'll do some of that in the next few minutes, but we'll miss being together and sharing hugs and handshakes and good wishes. As his children, it is difficult, if not impossible, to put into words the depth and meaning our dad has had for our lives. His influence, example, teachings, but most of all, his love will be a part of who we are all of our lives. And hopefully some of that will be passed on to our children and to many others. See, his life did make a difference. In fact, from the beginning, Dad's life was an unfolding journey of growth, commitment, and love that continued right up to his final moments. Now, that word love will probably surface a lot in the next few minutes because it truly was the core of Dad's values, faith, and life. And we hope in this time together, you will see the picture of a man who lived his life with honesty, commitment, courage, and most of all, love. That love has often been expressed in his commitment to inclusion of all people. In a conversation about inclusion, and there were many such conversations in our home around the dinner table or sitting in the den throughout all the years, he once said to some of us, and I'm paraphrasing, "There is no such thing as the circle of love." That caught some of us by surprise because the circle of love is a term often used in music and poetry. But he went on to say, because as soon as you draw that circle, some will be on the inside and some on the outside. Love, he said, has no boundaries. Either we are people of love or we aren't. And that was our dad. Through his 97 years, his life of love touched many, many people. Now, to be sure, his commitment to erasing the boundaries of exclusion often brought resentment and hostility. And sadly, that hostility was often found within the very institution he loved all his life, the church. He was saddened by the church that would draw circles to keep people outside the fellowship and faith community. And yet, he remained convinced that the church still had the possibility of being a leader and change agent for love and goodness in the world. And to that he committed his life. Well, his voice is now silent, but hopefully through his witness and testimony to the power of love, others will continue to live that light in the world. During a rather frustrating time in my life, Dad said to me, "Keith, don't try to change the world. Just shine a little light in your corner of that world. In other words, do what you can where you are. And that's a pretty good message for us all. For surely the world could use a little more light, kindness, justice, and love. So thank you, Dad. Thank you for sharing your light and love. We are extremely grateful to those who are participating in this virtual service. You were important people in Dad's life, and we greatly appreciate your gift of time and presence. And so, from Keith, Kay, Kathy, Kim, and Kelly, we thank you, each of you who are watching and listening to this service, for sharing in these special moments with us to honor and remember a very special person. Blessings to all. One of Dad's great loves was music. Now, you could find him playing the piano, or in years past playing on his accordion. He might even be pounding out a song on the hammer dulcimer that he built. And he loved all kinds of music, but he especially appreciated gospel music and spirituals, songs that had some depth, meaning, and emotion. One of his favorite hymns was "Precious Lord, Take My Hand."
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak,
change the world with your love. Love will guide us, peace has joined us, hope inside us, to lead the way on the road from grief to healing. Love will guide us through the dark night. You are like no other being. What you can give, no other can give to the future of our precious children, to the future